Yo, what's going on? This is the NRW back again for another weekly show. However, we missed last week's weekly. I do apologize. We've been insanely busy and I was coming off of vacation, I think, and other things. And so, yeah, we've been busy, but we got content, so much content coming your way, people. I am Kuya P, and as you see on the screen, I'm joined by our comics guru from New Release Wednesday, Heather Hurt. How are you?
How are you? How was your vacation?
Vacation was good. Oahu was good. Had a good time, kind of put things to the side. I appreciate you picking up the slack while I was gone. Thank you for that. I know we had some content going up, so thank you for putting up we had a SheHulk press conference, and we're going to be dropping some SheHulk recaps. Disney Plus asked us to, so I'm excited for that. We did have the opportunity to check out the first 4 episodes while the people are just getting the one. So we're kind of ahead of the game on that. And so I'm happy about that because, we love Marvel, and we have a new banger with this new She-Hulk series, which we'll comment. So you'll check out our review recaps on that. We'll talk more on that. But yeah, so a lot of good content coming your way, people. And yeah, just life is blessed. Life is good. I'm just trying to catch up because I literally, put the hat off and tried not to do anything, and got a little too much sun. I'm a little heat rashed under this. There's some heat rash going on, so it was a little too much sun, but life is good. How are you, Heather? I know it's been a little so. Let's keep it on the positive tip, though.
Yeah, I am emotionally not in a good place, but friends, therapy is a good thing. If you need it,
Yes,
please seek it.
there we go. Are you enjoying Sandman? I know you caught the early, screening of it, and then now it's all out. And I think I saw that there was like this animated cat episode that was like a special that came
There are
out last
two
week.
additional episodes that were released last week.
Yeah.
And one of them is Thousand Cats, which is there. So it's 2 new episodes, and I have not watched them yet, which is really unfortunate because I love cats, and Thousand Cats.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm shocked.
Issues. Yeah. But it's just one of those where I've been really busy, and but yes, I love it. I love the show. I actually had this really, 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 really great review that I did 3 times, all on mute.
Oh, wow.
So I had this really great. I was so proud of it, and I did it on mute. So that's why there's not been a review up, but I'll try and get one up here soon.
Okay. Well, let's I just want to plug Sandman.
So
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna plug it because I know you enjoy it. I know my entire timeline enjoys it. And my man Neil Gaiman, man, he's been, a legend for so long, and he's just he's been posting a lot. I follow him, but season 2 isn't promised, and so I want everybody to support it because I know once I watch it, I'm gonna be dying for season 2. And if we don't get a season 2, I'm gonna be upset. So please, in the words of Neil Gaiman, please support. Let Netflix know we want a season 2. Yeah, I just want to see it succeed. And I haven't even watched it yet, but I just know I'm gonna love it. And man, if Neil Gaiman's wanting it and he's all about it, it's his creation, man. Then I know I'm gonna really, really love it. So let's just support it, y'all. Let Netflix know that we want season 2 of The Sandman.
There's also a point, and I know that I'm going to always support local comic shops and everything. I'm a big advocate of that. And of course, Kuya P is as well. But another way to make sure that you support the series, one, I know that I've spoken about this a little bit. If you are not happy with the series, please pick up the comics. There has been a lot of complaints about not being able to understand it. So I would definitely suggest pick up the first 2 volumes, Dollhouse and Preludes. You will definitely, it'll definitely clear up a lot of stuff and might help you enjoy the series more. But additionally, all of y'all are seeing just honestly, I'm going to call it the horrific news that HBO is just pulling the plug on a lot of series. They're pulling a lot of content that's already been on there off. One of the best ways to tell companies like DC, Warner Brothers Discovery, they are no longer part of AT&T, so it's Warner Brothers Discovery, how much you want this content and how much you want paid for content by other platforms such as Netflix. Buy the content at your local comic shops. Tell them that you want it. Tell them that you want more of it. So that's baseline. That's where you can start. buy comics at your local comic shop.
Completely agree. And I want to add Paper Girls in there as well, because that is also available on Prime Video now. And we've been a fan of that series as well. So go pick up Paper Girls, go pick up The Sandman at your LCS, man. Because yeah, man, we got to support. I love it. I dig it. So positive vibes there. We at least have some good television going on to keep us happy and keep us safe in our homes and not developing heat rash like yours truly. Because I'm like, damn, like I'm finally out in the sun and then I get heat rash and it's not a good time. It's not a good look. And yeah, I'm ready to put on some lotion once we get done with this because it hurts. But it's a new week. We got new films to plug and promote. It's my turn since Heather had the turn at the helm last week or the week before that because we were off last week. Are you ready for my picks this week, Heather?
Sure.
It was hard to choose, so I was actually able to mine a few. A couple of these we've done trailer reacts, so we'll be watching these trailers again for a couple of them. And for my top pick, because we didn't do an episode last week, it's kind of a part 2, if you will. It's an episode 2, if you will. So that'll be my top pick. So let's get it cranking. Here we go, Heather, with my third pick out the gate. Coming to Netflix, it's Me Time.
I love you. I love you, dude.
Kevin Hart.
No life outside of your kids.
My wife is an architect. We made a decision that's best for me to take care of the kids. It's called a system which works.
Yeah, prison system. That's what it sounds like.
What's up, Hawk?
Baby! My birthday's coming up. You haven't been to one of my parties forever.
You guys were so close.
And then I grew up. I don't want to spend a weekend with Huck and a bunch of 22-year-olds.
I have an idea. I should take Dash and Ava for spring break by myself.
You've never traveled with them without me.
I am their mother. I will be fine.
Honestly, I have concerns.
Did you hear what
No. Dash, get your stuff.
Let's go.
Every parent's dream is to spend a week without their family.
I get some me time.
Me time.
How was your first day of freedom?
It was great. I played golf with some old buddies of mine. I went to this underground barbecue spot.
You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You should go to Huck's party.
Sonny, baby!
Happy birthday!
Thank you, brother.
You look good. Hey, whoa.
Hey, guys! Say hi to my oldest friend in the world!
Yeah, you want a towel?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
This week isn't about me. It's about us.
Okay.
In the majestic California! Oh! It's our own Burning Man.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Where the porta potties at? Right there.
That's a bucket.
Yeah, they work great. Party over here. A party over here.
Hey, buddy. Oh, you a little scary kitty. Oh, my God. Oh, sit it down. Help! I got a lion trying to eat me! Help! Help! Oh, my God. Oh.
You're a primal, man. She might be the big cat. This is the big dog.
I'm the big dog!
Hell yeah! He's not okay?
He's out.
Okay, good. I feel like Butch and Sundance just got back together.
Oh my God!
Way to make the most of your me time.
I don't know what happened, but you're a new man.
I did a lot of stuff I'm not proud of.
Oh my God! It looks like a hot Cheeto. Okay, I'm sorry.
What is going on?
It's Huck. He's always got me doing stupid shit.
We gotta do this together.
It's always something crazy. I just feel like this is too much. I'll see you later.
Sonny, do it! Open your arms like a starfish! Starfish came back! I told you could do it!
I love you, Huck.
I love you, Starfish!
Feel
All
that
right,
in the
there you
face.
go. Netflix, Me Time. I know there's some they're some problematic cats to you, Heather. We'll be honest, we'll be real. But I do enjoy them occasionally in their films. I try to, separate the art from the person. If I got really nothing going on this weekend or this week, that's why I'm tuning into this out of some of the other films that are options that we have this week. It's mindless stupidity that and that's why I would check it out. And
That's completely okay. And it's amongst the other things of which we will not mention. There are also other more problematic casting amongst things that are coming out. So I'm okay with this.
yeah, as you know. Oh, and FYI, since I didn't point this out earlier, if you want to get the full breakdown on everything dropping, make sure you're following us on our Twitter and Instagram at the NRW and at Release Wednesday. We'll be posting some of the other projects dropping this week that didn't make my list of my top 3. So yeah, me time. And in regards to the topic, the idea, while it may not be cast, as we said, with people that are completely cool because they are problematic.
They're always great.
The concept is interesting to me, and I can definitely say that as a father. I enjoy my me time when I don't have to, but then eventually with my me time, I'm doing stuff like this. This is my me time because I keep that hustle game going. So but the concept is there, and again, it's mind numbing, stupid shit that if I don't have anything going on, I'd tune into that. So me time, my 3rd pick out the gate. Are you ready for my numero dos, Heather?
Go ahead. Drop
All right. We also did a trailer reaction to this. I'm very curious about this film. I think that's kind of like how we left it when we did the reaction to this as well. It's called 3,000 Years of Longing from MGM. Let's check this out.
My name is Alethea. My story is true. I am a solitary creature by nature. I have no children, no siblings, no parents. I did once have a husband. If there is fate, who can say? But in the Grand Bazaar of Istanbul, I chose a memento. I like it. Whatever it is, I'm sure it has an interesting story.
Oh, this one. Now I remember.
So, what will you wish for? What is your heart's desire?
I do have a question. What does one do with 3 wishes?
You'll see.
Oh. There's no story about wishing that is not a cautionary tale.
We all have desires, even if they remain hidden from us. But it is your story, and I cannot wait to see where it goes.
Oh, how it might end. Hello. Hello. He'll be staying for a while. I'm beginning to wish we'd never met.
Don't say that! Make a wish! Save yourself!
I have a wish.
There we go. 3,000 Years of Longing. George Miller, Idris Elba, Tilda Swinton. Just the visuals is really what captivated me about this project. As a filmmaker, as an artist, just like I really get pulled in by the scenes, the art, the camera work, the beauty of these images. And I think that's what we're going to get here. I'm really nervous and curious about the story that we're getting here, but I think Tilda Swinton, Idris Elba, the pedigree behind that it's going to be a beautifully acted film. I don't know where this is going, but this artistry of what we're seeing on the screen just captivates me that I have to check this out at some point. How about you, Heather?
I remember watching the teaser for this and us being very confused. And this actually gave far more information.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious from a representative kind of way, because Tilda Swinton has been cast inappropriately in several roles. So I'm nervous. about the storyline, but I'm hoping that it's appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm definitely curious because it seems like Idris Elba's genie-esque character has been all over the place, and I'm more interested in the past stories than I am in Tilda Swinton's, which also to say she's a phenomenal actress. It's usually not her fault that she gets cast in certain roles, but it's one of those where it's like I'm also nervous because of the type of concept. Djinn stories are often completely
real talk
appropriately done by white people. So
yeah. Yeah, and I think with the people behind it are all Brits, if you will. I'm assuming. Well, yeah, Idris, George Miller, and Tilda, right? So that take, how because we're Americans, how the Brits take
Absolutely.
that concept to be, and I'm curious their angle on it. I don't know it, so I really like that point that you said, how that interpretation is going to come off and what is going to be there. So, but yeah, from visuals alone though, pedigree, actors involved, that's what captivates me. And if I'm choosing out of the list of picks that I have to choose, that's why it's in my number 2.
To be fair, I'll pick an Idris Elba film over almost anything at all ever.
Right?
So
yeah,
I have low standards, very low standards when it comes to him.
All right, so that was number 2. My top pick this week. It premiered last week. It had its first episode on Disney Plus. Can't talk enough about this. Again, we had the luxury of checking all 4 episodes already, the first 4, but I'm dying to see episode 2 again, because again, that's how much I enjoyed it. So it's She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. We'll check out the trailer for this because episode 2 will drop this week. Here we go. Such a great opener.
Wow! Jeez, what the hell, man?
Still in control, no overwhelming feelings of rage.
No! A normal amount of rage!
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on.
Yes!
Yeah. Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend. Being a Hulk asks for balance. You have so much more to learn. Yes!
So I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
If you want to go back to your life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
More and more eccentric superhumans are coming out of the woodwork. We're going to launch a division for them. And I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it.
Jennifer Waters. Namaste.
I have a serious conflict of interest. This man tried to kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Oh. People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's green. Jen, do your thing. God, I really like this outfit. I'm not proud of this.
Miss Walters, we answer to a higher power. Our universe is on the edge of a precipice.
I am a lawyer. We do things by the book.
The Book of Ashanti.
No, the Book of American laws.
Whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero.
Let's do this. You know that friend you had in high school who was way cooler than you were attractive, got all the attention from everyone? Hello.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm feeling?
Oh, yes, it is. All right, there we go. Episode 2 is now here. Well, we'll be here.
We'll be here on Thursday.
Yes. But we had the pleasure of watching it, which, yeah. And Man, I'm dying to watch it again because we only watched it once or twice. I think I watched it like 2 times when we had it.
I only had it once, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
because Disney just approved me for access.
So now, yeah, you'll have your own access, which I'm excited about as well. So that'll help with us with what we do. And
Thank
then
you, Disney, by the way.
and then I don't know about you, but then when it dropped last week, I watched episode 1 probably another 5 times. Because I'm such a fan. Who would have thought, She-Hulk of all the characters, I don't know, as a longtime fan would get its due, it's just, there's always the main, characters that people push out. She was always kind of like a second tier character, right? Wouldn't you say? And just didn't get that love, or at least as an old school fan personally, I thought it wasn't on that grade A list of characters that Marvel fronts, right? There's a group of characters that we know Marvel puts in the front, and you just never think that the second tier will get there. And even though we're fans of it and we support it, but it just doesn't get that love. And I always thought She-Hulk was one of those that didn't get that love, but was deserving. And now it's just amazing. And that's why I love it. And it's so much like that comic book that I knew and loved and enjoyed. I think they nailed it. I think they're killing it, and that's why I'm such a fan. But we'll talk more on that when we get to our She-Hulk review. I'll kind of cut this up here. I'm just a fan of it, and I'm excited for the second episode dropping this week. Heather, if you want to talk, I know we're going to talk a lot more in our review, but yeah,
I'm sitting here going, I don't know. I've always known that she was, that it was going to be like this, but I might just be a woman, and that's the problem there. But what's really great about this is that this actually shows a lot of interest and a lot of excitement. And I'm going to make kind of a statement towards other critics out there. I respect all of your opinions as long as you are a critic and not a bigot asshole. You are an actual critic. I have several friends who are also critics, and I want to say that if you stopped at episode 1, which I know a lot of people did, episode 1, even if you've seen it, you know that some of the CGI is still not great. We'll talk about it more in the review, but I would strongly suggest continuing in the watch. I will say, episode 2 changed. My husband watched it with me, and he was 100% not in game when we were watching the series. He's like, I don't know if I'll even care. And he was giggling his ass off. So to other critics out there, if you stopped at number 1 for any reason, please continue and try number 2. And that's the same to all the people.
Give it the 3 count, the 1, 2, 3 count that I do. Give it at least the first episode. You did the 1, the pilot. Give it 2 more. Like WWE, like wrestling, like give it, if it taps out after the 3rd, then you're done, give it the 3 count.
But definitely number 2, I'm happy with it. I hope everyone else is too. So, but that was just a statement towards other critics, because I know several people decided to stop at 1 when they got the screeners, and don't stop. Y'all.
Yeah. That's why, I think that's why they know to give a little bit more, because it needs to sit a little bit, because they're only giving so much time per episode. So I that's why I'm loving it as a critic and as a fan. Hell yeah, the more the better. I'll take it all. But
I'm digging it. So
yeah. All right, y'all. Those are my picks. We'll cut it short because again, we're with my top pick this week. We'll have our She-Hulk reviews. We're going to be dropping She-Hulk recaps. So to top it all off, to recap, if you will, again with this weekly. The 3rd pick was Me Time on Netflix with Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg. Number 2 was 3,000 Years of Longing from MGM and only in theaters with Tilda Swinton and Idris Elba. And my top pick this week, episode 2, She-Hulk Attorney at Law on Disney Plus. There you go. Those are my picks. Heather, anything going on? Anything you want to promote before we get up out of here?
I should have comic books back. Once again, therapy good. I should have comic book reviews back this week, and that's it. You can follow me at Nerd is a Heather on Twitter and at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok and Instagram. So
awesome. Thank you, Heather. I know you've got a lot of stuff going on, and it's all love. Whenever you can, we're here, and we're gonna check it out, and we're gonna appreciate it. For me, Show Pal Show. I know I've been promising episode 100. I got busy with San Diego, and then I was getting all the videos together that is going to be episode 100, and at the same time recording the next batch of episodes of Show Pal Show, which I'm already 10 episodes in. I'm already up to episode 110, but I haven't even dropped 100. I will promise I will get that out. The editing will be done on that. Some other interviews are going to be dropping this week. Just been catching up. I've been down again because I was on vacation and other stuff, but we'll be back rolling and rocking with a lot of content. Y'all know how I am. I put in that work and it's on the way. So if you want to check it out and follow and see everything going on, the legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG, and of course here with Heather and the whole squad at the NRW and Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Let me put another plug in. We're going to be dropping our recap of She-Hulk Attorney at Law #1. So we're going to dive more into She-Hulk with that. So check that out after this, maybe, because hopefully I'll have it out at the same time as this. All right, y'all. We're out of here. Deuces.